Peace Tribe. Hey, it's Tantra Electra. So happy that you decided to listen in today. I welcome you all. I love you so much. So, listen. Have you ever heard about arcane wisdom, arcane knowledge? Let me spell arcane for you. ARCANE. Listen, this is really important. Arcane knowledge. Okay. So, we're going to hit on that or get into that today. Because remember, as your higher conscious Tantra teacher, my purpose is to help you, dig into knowledge that a lot of people are not aware of. Okay? I love taking you on a journey into higher consciousness. And that's what it's all about, when we're together. So, yesterday was very good for me. I decided to do an experiment because it's important for us to understand the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that the universe and that the symbols and signs that are being spoken to us every day when we're out and about, okay? Because this is how the universe has to speak back to you, right? It speaks back to you through signs and symbols in real physical form and actions, right? But we have to be willing to just stay tuned in. So yesterday, I felt like I should do an experiment. So this is what I decided to do. Now, just listen to me and love me no matter what, because I love you all no matter what, and we're learning together. So I have this habit of the bags that I got from the supermarket or the bags that I get when I go and buy something from the store. I save these bags. Now, where did I learn this habit from? I believe it was from my parents. I seen my parents do it. So when I got my own place of residence, I started doing it. Okay. So yesterday I decided, let's go in the cupboard and let's throw away every single bag that you have, all of them. Let's not leave one here for no reason. I don't care how pretty these bags are, how cute they are, how reusable they gotta go. And let me tell you something, that's exactly what I did. I had 2 cabinets full of all of these bags, supermarket bags. Some of them were just even like super stylish. Some of them even look like you could reuse them again if you wanted to give gifts, etc. But no, I decided to get rid of all of them. Now, I did the experiment for the purpose of seeing what and understanding what was it that was being, okay, what message was I sending out to the universe every time I would take a bag and put it in a cupboard? What was the message or the signal that I'm sending out into the universe every time that I saved a bag? Okay, so, and I wanted to know by this experience, what was the message that I was sending out? And by me deciding to get rid of all these bags, what would be the effect that it would have on my life. What would take place instantaneously from me making such of an experiment or taking an action that I normally don't do, right? Because it's a habit that I formed, but I said, let's break this habit. It's time to break habits, okay, that no longer serve me. So this is what happened. Like maybe an hour and a half later, it was almost like it hit me like as if a cosmic energy bolt had hit me just when I decided to sit down and relax. Now, I want to explain to you just exactly what happened. As soon as I sat down, I heard my higher self say, "Soup kitchen." And I'm thinking, soup kitchen. And instantly, my mind zeroed in on an experience that I had probably about a good 5 years ago now at a soup kitchen. So let me tell you, I volunteered one day at a soup kitchen for homeless women, and this was downtown. So remember, my mind is zeroing in on this experience. When I was there at the soup kitchen and I looked out to see the women that were eating what was being prepared by us in the soup kitchen, I really couldn't believe my eyes, because I had this moment when I looked out there and I saw a friend, an old friend of mine that I went to elementary, middle school with, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because in this moment when I'm zeroing in, because my higher self is asking me to relive this moment, it took me right back to all the emotions that I had when I looked over and I saw her and she saw me. Okay, when she saw me, it was not something that she wanted to happen. When I saw her, I had all these conflicting emotions going through me, going through my body, through my soul. I was angry because I didn't want to see my friend going through this. And then I felt like, oh my goodness, I shouldn't be putting her in this position by noticing her. And I just felt like those emotions I had at that moment it was a lot. It was a lot emotionally on me, because I didn't want to see my friend like this. And it was the last thing that I expected to see, long after we had became adults. So instantly my mind took me back to that experience. And then instantly, right after that, I relived for a moment a time when I was in like my 20s, late 20s, and I had to go stay with my mother, right, temporarily. I relived that moment when I had to go stay with her. I didn't like that. I felt like I was really being taught some lessons, right? And then after I relived that moment, I instantly got pushed back to when I had this moment when I first had my own apartment, which actually is on a street that was right in the back of where my mother used to live. And when I started to see myself then, it's like my mind took me back to that moment when I had my first apartment, and it took me back to a moment where I was having this intimate moment with a male friend, and I wouldn't have sex with him. And what it made me understand about myself was that this is why I am who I am today. This is why I'm Tantra, okay? Because all of those moments that I had to just relive in a few minutes pointed right back to me of all the baggage that I had to let go of through the years, which was let go of these limitations that the world has put on you about sex. Because sex is the fastest, highest road that you can take to having a higher consciousness and truly revealing how powerful and how cosmic you are. Okay? All of those moments that I had to relive in a couple minutes showed me all the times that I was being faced with myself. It showed me all the times that I was being shown that there was baggage that I needed to let go of myself, which was all of the things that my family taught me, religion tried to teach me, and everything else that I experienced as I was growing up in society that tried so hard to tear down my powers. It tried so hard to stop me from giving to others the higher wisdom and knowledge and understanding that I have, especially when it comes down to sex. Because having sex really allows you to see what it is about yourself that is so out of this world, that is so powerful, that society does not want you to see or know, or the society does not want it to be revealed to you. Okay? Listen, my friends, I've had experiences where I have went different places, right? And I will see people that may be homeless, or they're carrying around a lot of bags with them. Let me tell you something. That literally means all the bags that they have with them is literally the inner baggage, the spiritual baggage, the baggage of the limitations and experiences and the traumas that they have had that they just can't let go of. And it is what prevents them from moving forward. But every time that I see someone like that, of course, I say my powerful prayers from my heart for them to let and release that baggage. But it also says to me, okay, now, how is this reflecting you back to you? And what is it that you need to let go of? What is it that you need to let go of and understand so that you can move forward? Okay? Moving forward is everything. Listen, we are limitless, but our wisdom, our knowledge, and our understanding, it's just all about remembering all that you already know. Okay, it's like water, it's like the deep water, it's like the sea, right? Your subconscious is super powerful, and going higher in consciousness is what will elevate you beyond all the greats. Because I'm letting you know that those people that you pay attention to and you see them achieving great things and you know that you can do it too, that's right. You can go above and beyond them and then some. But listen, it's about taking your consciousness to higher levels. And the way to do it is definitely going to be through, remembering, researching, and doing a lot of deep inner work to let go of the baggage. And that's just for real. Okay? Higher consciousness is the goal. And it happens through great energetic exchange, which is sex, right? It is. It really is. And one of the important things that we have to learn as a powerful cosmic people is that you got to stop putting yourself in boxes. A box is, a relationship, marriage, these are all restrictions. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Every time that you put yourself in a box, it's just going to lead to self-destruction. But you've got to have these experiences to find out if what I'm saying to you is true. Okay? But the only way that you can is by doing your own experiments yourself. I brought this experience that I had yesterday to you all because I really want you to try it for yourself. If there's some things that are piling up and you just keep collecting, it's time. Do an experiment. See what happens when you let all that stuff go. Because there are new people, experiences, and energy exchanges that you desire to have, but it's going to happen once you decide to let some things, memories, or limiting self-beliefs go. Especially when it comes down to self-worth, and especially when it comes to sex. This is Tantra Electra, your teacher of higher consciousness. I love you.